Pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. You took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. You gave me nothing at all, but still you're in my way. I beg and borrow and steal.
It was one of those days, man. All you could do was turn and burn. I mean, I just turned and burned.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I wonder what this plan. Pull me, grab me, trapped in the fucking can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what's gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side.
I said, remember this moment in the back of my mind. The time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls that crashed through all the kingdoms.
I was in it. I waved it back to the end of beginning. And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Another version of me. I was in it. Oh, I waved it back to the end of beginning. I see you comb your hair and give me that grin. It's making me spin now, spinning within. Before I melt like snow, I say hello, how do you do? I love the way you undress now, baby, begin. Do your caress, honey, my heart's in a mess. I love your blue-eyed voice like tiny tin shines through. How do you do? How do you do? Well, here we are, cracking jokes in the corner of our mouths, and I feel like I'm laughing in a dream. If I was young, I could wait outside your school, 'cause your face is like the cover of a magazine.
How do you do? The things that you do, no one I know could ever keep up with you. How do you do? Did it ever make sense to you to say bye, bye, bye?
I see you in that chair, the perfect skin. Well, how have you been, baby, living in sin? Hey, I gotta know, did you say hello? How do you do?
VIP. Let's kick it.
Ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby.
I can ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars, no handlebars. And I can ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars, no handlebars. Look at me, hands in the air like it's good to be alive. And I'm a famous rapper even when the paths are all crookedy. I can show you how to do-si-do, I can show you how to scratch a record. I can take apart the remote control, and I can almost put it back together. I can tie a knot in a cherry stamp, I can tell you about Leif Erikson. I know all the words that they colores, and I'm proud to be a Canadian. Me and my friends saw platypus, me and my friends made a comic book. And guess how long it took? I can do anything that I want, cause look, I can keep rhythm with no metronome. No metronome, no metronome. And I can see your face on the telephone, on the telephone, on the telephone. Look at me, just called to say that it's good to be alive. In such a small world, I'm all curled up with a book to read.
I get up, and nothing gets me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around, and I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. I can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the record machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Oh, might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump, jump. Go ahead and jump.
Can I get your hand to ride on this piece of leg to fight on? What a night to fly my kite on. Do you wanna flash a light on? Take a look, it's on display for you. Coming down all night today. Did you meet your fortune teller? Get it off with no propeller. Do it up, it's on with Stella. What a way to finally smell her. Pick it up, it's not